Hello, and thank you for watching this reading. I am attempting to connect with the spirit of George Carlin. I've cleared the energy from this room, asked my spirit guides for protection, prepared the surface, laid out crystals to help protect and connect. I will be using the Steampunk Tarot and, if need be, clarified by the Haunted House Tarot or Tarot of the Haunted House. During my preparation, spirit guides said, when I was asking to connect to George Carlin, they said we'll connect for you. So I don't know what that means. The messages, they're going to be a buffer. Messages are going to come to my spirit guides, and then spirit guide is going to, or spirit guides is going to relay the message to me. So that's kind of a new thing that they've never done that before. So I feel like my spirit guides may want to filter a little bit. That's kind of different. So if you're new to my channel, I do this occasionally. I mostly read on, things that are going on in the world, do witchy unboxings, and, just kind of whatever spirit says to do. I mean, whatever I feel guided to do. So this is an EMF meter. It measures changes in the magnetic field. So it stays green just to indicate that it's working. If you go back to my John Lennon spirit contact, you'll see it light up a couple of times, but that's it, like once, and then like a small flash. So we're gonna just keep that on, and I'm keeping it inside of my protective crystals just in case. But you can see that it's not doing anything yet. I'm going to set the Haunted House Tarot. I want to still keep it in here, so I apologize if it's cluttering your view. And I also have my pendulum here for confirmations as well. So the reason I wanted to connect or contact George Carlin is because, after a discussion with a few different people, and I've noticed some of his old stand-up material showing up, resurfacing, becoming popular, because he talked a lot about, how the world was so weird. Just he pointed out the things that were not consistent and things that didn't make sense. And he, in my opinion, was way ahead of his time. Most of his material was in the 80s or 90s. Early 90s, talking about things that we are still facing in 2020, 2021. A lot of it is very relevant. And so I want to see, obviously, I want to see if he was channeling. I want to see if he knows anything that we don't know, just what he thinks of what's going on. So if you're not familiar with who he is, go do a quick Google search, look up some of his material. You'll know what I'm talking about, then come back here. So you might have to save this as a watch later or something if you do that. But he was a stand-up comedian who was basically just way ahead of his time and talked a lot about political type stuff and things that were just silly that we do as Americans. So yeah, that's what we're doing. I'm going to see what he has to say, and if he has any advice now that he's passed into spirit. Maybe he is able to have more wisdom to share that is less just kind of complaining or pointing things out, and something, an action that we can take or something along those lines. So there was one more thing I wanted to say before we got in there. What was it? Okay, I guess I don't need to say it yet because it's popped in and out of my head a couple of times. So I think it's like waiting for the right time to actually come out. All right, so let's see if we have George Carlin here. Let me please get a couple of cards to confirm. All right. Six of Wands is the victory card. Belief is here. I believe we are connecting here. There is an energetic connection here. You can see that coming from the wreath, which is what signifies the victory. The winner of the tournament or what have you will, do like a kind of a parade with the victory wreath. So I would say that is a confirmation. Yes, we are able to connect. All right, what should we ask? Well, I'd like to say thank you for connecting with us. What is it like where you are? What is it like? Tower. Chaotic, I guess. Kind of chaotic. Is it always chaotic there? Is it always chaotic there? Or does it have something to do with... Does it have something to do with what's going on? Is there chaos on the other side because of the state of the world? What is this a permanent thing? This chaos on the other side? The moon. No, I would say the moon is pretty tranquil. Also hidden stuff. Oh, usually they're in hiding. I feel like there may have been a shakeup on the other side. Less hiding. That's kind of what I'm getting from there. Less. There's more awareness, I guess I would call it. There's some light shining down here, illuminating the. Oh, that's very similar. I don't know if you can see that on camera. What is being illuminated here is very similar to this behind the tower here. So I feel like he's trying to tell us that, things are being revealed. It's shaking things up on the other side. The other side is, I feel like there's a change in the way they hide, or are not seen. Not necessarily hide that implies the intention that they don't want to be seen. I feel like it's more of a thinning of the veil, if you will, not to be like so cliche, but it's a little clearer now. It's going to become more clear. Usually they're more hidden or less visible. That's better. Not hidden, but less visible. Is there anything you can tell us about what is going on our planet right now? Is there anything you can tell us? The Fool. Yeah. That was, I think, what I was supposed to say in the beginning. If you are not familiar with his material or my channel, it is called Uncensored Intuition for a reason. If something comes through that feels like it requires a curse word or swearing or strong language, it will be used, so be warned. He's calling us a bunch of dumbasses. That's what I'm getting here. And notice also that we have so far all major arcana cards, but also a beginning. So this is a beginning, but I feel like in George Carlin's style, this would be more of, y'all are a bunch of dumbasses. Like moron. Okay, I heard the word moron. He's calling us morons. Like the morons are there. So, but the Fool also represents a beginning. So is there something new coming for us? Does this mean there is a beginning? What does this mean? Let's just continue on with that. The High Priestess, another major arcana, you guys. So I feel like I feel like, yes, there's a new beginning here. So it's also the number 2. The High Priestess is the number 2, which is like a pairing or a joining, but also dealing with intuition. Like this is me right now. She's a tarot reader. She's got her crystal ball and she's looking into the future. So yes, I feel like he's telling us that we are starting something new here, and maybe following our gut a little bit more. We're listening to the truth, is what I heard we're listening to the truth. I also heard the word divine, so I don't know how to put that together. I'm not gonna say that word. I can't. I just heard the C word. And I don't think he was talking about me. There's that filtering that my spirit guides are doing, I think. I get the sense that I'm getting an anger, like not really an anger. I mean, on the other side, there's not really anger, but just like what did you guys do? Like, what did you do? You know? All right, let's get some more questions going here. Nothing's really jumping out of the deck. All right, so I'm getting that we are starting something new. What can you tell us about what is coming? Okay, another. We have the Nine of Wands and the Temperance card. So what's coming? The Nine of Wands is, we're almost there, but it's also like the wounded warrior. He has a dressing on his head. Oh, okay. Having some visuals in my actual sight in the room. But yeah, wounded warrior here. He's got the dressing on his head. It's kind of like coming out of battle and what is it? You've gone through a battle and you're coming out ahead. The temperance is kind of balanced baby steps. It's a move forward, but it's a slow move forward. Integration is what I'm hearing. We're having to integrate some things. So integrating. Okay. Can you see that? Okay. Integrating. After this, okay, the pandemic, the panini press, don't censor me, please, algorithm. But I feel like the wounded warrior is us coming out of the panini. I hate saying it that way, but so we're coming out of the panini, we're coming out of this 2020. 2020 will be forever known as code for tower year. Anyways, so it's going to take some integration. We're going to be integrating some new stuff, a new way of living, but we're not forgetting where we came from is kind of the sense that I'm getting. So yeah, we're taking the knowledge and the strength that we gained from going through such a battle, but we aren't diving headfirst into anything. We're gonna have to integrate some stuff. We're gonna be integrating new things, dipping our toes in the water here. All right, what can we do to help with this process? Whoever is watching this, what can they do? Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so that is definitely Earth. We are entering Taurus season as well, which is an Earth sign. I feel like it's staying grounded. Stay grounded. Embrace the earth energy. Now is a great time to do so. We're in spring, which is all about blooming and the, taking care of our planet. We have Earth Day coming up as well. But I feel like it's taking care of our planet. I'm getting like a Gaia sense from this, that understanding that you are part of the earth and staying grounded. So if you're watching this, the message for the upcoming transition, which I'm kind of understanding him to show us, is to stay grounded and to take care of the planet. The queen takes care of things. She is gentle but strong and is in tune with the earth energy. Also, luxury items, gratitude for luxuries, especially in this deck. It definitely pulls that luxurious feeling. So I'm kind of getting that vibe, that, hold on to your luxuries, be grateful for what you have, and stay grounded. Don't let it go to your head kind of situation. Okay. Are we on the right path? Like, what are we headed for better? What can you tell us about what's coming? I mean, besides what's coming, but I mean, I kind of have already asked this, but in a different sense. What does it look like going forward for everyday life? Thank you. Two of Pentacles. We're going to be juggling. We're going to be juggling some things. I'm also getting like kind of like tightrope-ish vibes from this. So, she's on this bicycle, but she's riding the bike on water. She's riding it on some choppy water. So I feel like there's going to be a fine line is what I'm getting. Like the tightrope fine line, treading water, but she's staying afloat. So it's going to be a balancing act. Again, more balance with this Temperance card as well. But there is some rays of hope. I'm getting rays of hope. The rays of sunshine will kind of help push us through. But I feel like it's going to be difficult, but we are going to navigate it very well. I don't think I need to clarify anything else with the other deck. I want to say thank you and ask if there are any final words of wisdom in George Carlin style. What would you say to us? I will say it however it comes through. I'm getting 2 cards, but maybe 3. That's kind of weird. Okay. How many cards? Is our message coming in? Okay. There's another 2 and another 2. So we have 3 2s right here. 2, 2, 2. Final words of wisdom. There's another tarot card, tarot reader pulling for this couple. So which would be another 2 here. What card is she holding? What card is that? Let's see. Show you the card. I don't think it's a card from this deck, which would have been great. 2, 3. It looks like Pentacles. 3, 4, 5. 10 of Pentacles. Oh, she's holding the 10 of Pentacles in the 10 of Pentacles. I guess that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, the archway here is an opportunity. I feel like we need to work together. I'm getting a sense of unity from all these 2s. Okay, working with energy, working with spirit. Back here where we had the moon and we had the high priestess about trusting our intuition. Go with, okay. I believe the message is for us to partner with the divine, working with energy. Stop listening. Okay, I heard don't listen to the bullshit. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, we're headed toward great things, but we need to work together. We need to work with energy and not focus so much on what's going on outside of that, outside of ourselves, outside of our spiritual connection. I'm getting a strong spiritual connection with all of the 2s. So yeah, I feel like his final message is to work with spirit, work with yourself. And there will come an opportunity for blessings, and for generations. I'm getting a generational aspect from the 10 of Pentacles as well. So yeah, be on the lookout for opportunities to work with energy. And he didn't make it super sweary like I was expecting. So, but yeah, I feel like that's the final message from him, is to, not worry so much about the external bullshit, worry about what you can control, and learn and adapt to working with the divine energies. So, not necessarily like worshiping of deities, kind of divine, but your own inner divine energy. So, yeah, that's what I'm getting from him. He wants us to, work together, but also not to focus more inward and not to believe all of the bullshit that's going on outside of us. And I'm getting like stay the course. I'm kind of getting like this motion also. So, yeah, that's what I'm getting from George Carlin. I want to say thank you for connecting with us. Thank you to my spirit guides for bridging the connection. Yes. So thank you again for watching, everyone, and have a blessed day.